Alright, welcome back to Blueprints. Part 50, the part that comes after part 49, which was the previous one we did 2 days ago. Anything else would be weird, right? That must be a hallucination of some sort. Okay, so yeah, I did do an extra stream. I hope you didn't watch it, because my god, it was a waste of time. But we still got some stuff done, which kind of sets the stage for today in kind of a good way. And now we can start talking about some things. Some of these things I actually had yesterday as well, figured out. I've also, figured out some other stuff. Well, let's just, go through it. So yeah, I mean, this was the plan for today, but instead I did it yesterday. Just, checking the Secret Garden map. It was nothing, in case you didn't watch that, just some gems. And then doing a spray can run, which was torture. And then it didn't even work in the end because of bugs, so I had to do that again, and it was not that bad to do it again. It took 20 minutes or something, because yeah, I guess was getting unlucky. I probably took 4 or 5 attempts on Lost and Found off camera to get the spray can and then set all of that up, and then I needed to do it all over again to get the spray can, because I wanted to add it to the thumbnail for the previous part. So I did that again and got it pretty easily then too, and then I had to get a third screenshot of the spray can, so I did it 3 times in between, and it was so easy every time. So I think I was just actually cursed, last stream. It was just insane that it took so long to get a spray can, because yeah, I saw them constantly, and yeah, they really don't seem that rare. This was just a random thought that since we're doing the Spiral of Stars thing, does that mean you want to avoid skipping stars? Because if you skip stars, then you skip times that you can activate the spiral and add words. Because I imagine if you skip 2 stars, you don't get 3 words the next time you activate the spiral, you just get 1. But I feel like we just want to get to 200 stars as soon as possible, and surely within that time, it's not going to be 100 words. And even if it is, we could just inkwell it and spend some rerolls and then keep hovering around 190 or whatever. So yeah, I guess just adding more stars is always better. This, I realized, of course they would do this. Now that I'm getting into the mindset of what they're doing for the blue notes, of course it means if we want the Mechanarium blue note, it's gonna be behind door number 8. Of course, why wouldn't it be? They're assholes. So yeah, we gotta do a Mechanarium run again at some point if the situation presents itself. And I guess I'm thankful I didn't switch my aquarium, or I did pick the powered aquarium, because yeah, that's gonna make it easier, and the double workshop as well. So hopefully that doesn't take too long. And then yeah, this was a minor thing. I was confused about this whole thing. I guess is that even here? Yeah, this stuff that oh, it's all 2 different things. So maybe the minor thing is one thing, which was Lee B, but then this is a separate clue or something. But just thinking about what Major means is small name. So I think it's just 2 clues for the same thing. The suspect is minor in that they are under 18, but the suspect is Major is a small name, which hints at them being Lee B, which is a smaller name than the other ones and not the same amount of characters. So I feel that's kind of closing off this clue. There's nothing to this whole suspect is major, probably, but who knows? That's just the current theory anyway. Rumpus is back. I got some screenshots. So yeah, first off, this is kind of a nice thing. I didn't realize if you spray can a room, it does actually say in the room directory, yeah, this is gone for another 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, whatever. So yeah, that's nice that you can actually just you don't have to keep track yourself and remember when it comes back. And then I saw a rumpus room. I didn't take the rumpus room, but I saw it. And I did look into this a little bit, and yeah, it's weird. It seems I saw some anecdotal evidence, some Reddit thread, and I'm not sure if they have any concrete evidence for it, but they seem to have done a bunch of testing and said that it was some weird thing where the rumpus room gets kind of removed from the pool after you get a premonition, and it kind of scales in duration. At the first one, it's just oh, you can get it next day, but then after that, it might take 2 or 3 days, and then 5 days, and then 10 days, and up to 20 days before it is allowed to show back up. I'm not sure if that's true, but I guess it would kind of explain things. So yeah, I saw this. This was like day 60 when I was doing off-camera testing, so we should be able to see a Rumpus room, I hope. And yeah, what else? Yeah, this stuff, I was watching a different streamer a couple of like early days, like day 1 through 5 or something, and they got lucky enough to get a safe deposit key and the vault and just open up one of these. And yeah, it's just one of those things where like I remember seeing some information on these like fake passports, but not knowing like what they would be related to. And now that I see it again, it's like, oh, of course it's that. So yeah, just kind of like needed to see it a second time. Where are they though? Like here's one. It could make sense. You didn't feel you had to wait that long? Yeah, I mean, I have been like spending a lot of time in my days. Like, I feel like at my current playtime, I feel like most people would have like spammed through 50% more days or something, but I don't know. Yeah, this one is nothing. I think it was one of the earlier ones, wasn't it? Did I have one earlier? I mean, I don't even need to do it. I have it here. I just put it in this one. Right here. This one, which I didn't know, like ID and then like 4 blank spaces. Well, what's a vertical line of 6 spaces? It's this thing. So, I mean, that's already what I thought it would be. It was just this final letter here. So yeah, we have CIX, which I think are Roman numerals. I'm gonna assume. That shouldn't be there. So, this is like hard to align. So yeah, I think that is 109. Add 6, but last time I said that like, oh, add 6 might be 115, but since we're doing this whole like numerical core thing, maybe it just means add 6 like to the end, just 1096 instead. And then whatever this means. Tor, the only thing I know is like, oh, it's German for gates, and it makes sense. We've been dealing with gates, but it would be weird if there's no in-game hint for that, and I couldn't find it in like the classroom stuff. And lore means word, and et, I don't know at all. So still don't know what the rest of this Tor lore-et means. Didn't need to do that. And the problem with this one is I can't see how to make a numerical core out of this at all, because like there's only so many possibilities. It has to be +1 to start. That's the blue digit. And then we can't do divided by 0, of course. So it's either -0 or times 0. Let's do -0. Now for 9, we have to do either multiplication or division. And division doesn't work. 1 divided by 9, we can't do that with this math system as far as I know, if it needs to be like whole integers the whole way. I don't know if that's true. So it has to be times. So times 9, so 9. But then we get divided by 6, which is 1.5. And I don't feel like that is true. I don't feel like we can have decimal points. So either it's 1.5, or if you do the other way, if we do +1 and then multiplied, like times 0, now we can do either division 9, which doesn't work, or subtraction -9, so we have -8, and then divided by 6, which also doesn't work. So as far as I can tell, there's no way for us to do anything with a numerical core with this number, but I don't know if I'm just like not understanding numerical cores well enough yet, or what else this would be. I mean, if we get any kind of 4-digit code, this could be it, just 109 and then 6 or something. And of course it could just be add 6, you know, to 115. But like we can't do a numerical core on anything that is lower than a 4-digit number, because then it's just, this is its own numerical core, if I understood that right. Like anything that is lower than 1,000 is its own numerical core. You can only get a numerical core at 4 digits or above or something. So yeah, I don't know, confused by that. And then yeah, I've now set up day 67. We're skipping a whole week ahead. So I did get the spray can and spray canned away my foundation, and now I waited a week so we can get it again, and this is a throwaway save. We can just like get star rerolls and just spam until I get the foundation on rank 8. And hopefully that's not going to take the whole stream. And then we can get back to the real save and hopefully do some patience stuff, but we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, hold on, I should have my, like, hotkey program so I don't have to tap shift constantly. So yeah, here it doesn't matter, we can just take stuff. And I guess we're just gonna kind of do the same thing as I did with Lost and Found, or at least to get a, I just want to get, like, an observatory. So maybe I should have taken the trophy room, honestly. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, maybe that was not wise. I should have taken the trophy. Yeah, I got these item pickups back again. Yeah, let's just start drafting upward. Stop at code check. Oh, let's go this way, I guess. Yeah, we just need to get to the foundation. And, oh, right! I don't need to do anything here, because, wait, we don't have the foundation. But yeah, I do have a key card. I, like, saved some stuff here to hopefully make it easier to get here. But yeah, we can't do anything in the basement. But if I get security, then I can just set security to high, which would be nice. So, yeah. I should be doing that. And I don't know if there's any particular outdoors room that I care about, specifically for just getting these. I don't know. Getting a study would be nice for rerolls, but mainly I just need the observatory. Lost and Found again. Yeah, I don't think it's time for that. I think I'll just, like, do this just for the connection. Yeah, they sure want me to have these rooms. Don't see anything there. Am I running? I wasn't running. I swear I pressed the keybind. I thought it felt weirdly slow. You can't really take that. I'm gonna need this luck to start working here. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not seeing a single observatory. It's pretty unlucky. Now this is gonna be the RNG bullshit, where I just can't get this to even happen, probably. Oh, didn't I? Wait, did I roll past the solarium in the corner? I just realized. Because if so, that was stupid. And why didn't I rook reroll the corner room? I should have done that. Oh, man. Yeah, that was dumb. I think I saw a solarium here, didn't I? When I was just looking for an observatory? I don't know. Kind of need the key, I guess. Yeah, I'll take trophy room now. There's finally the observatory. Okay. So now we have our rerolls ready. 84 of them. Hopefully that's gonna be enough to get a, get a foundation to show up. So yeah, we really... Oh, I shouldn't have wasted library. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Should have saved this for rank 8. Well, let's just, like, do a quick run here, and if it doesn't work, then I just reset. I guess it's instead of, like, trying to min-max it. I learned that lesson from yesterday. Just going for, like, a super quick, go here, get library or observatory, go here, get the other one, and then just roll directly for secret passage or lost and found was, like, so much faster than trying to do outer room stuff for finding, like, taking things out of the pool and whatever. So, yeah, I think it's better to not try and make everything, like, line up for the one spot, and instead just try it another time or two. Yeah, this is fine. Secret passage doesn't really do anything, but I mean, I don't want to go down anyway, so sure. Is there any particular color I would want here? Yellow for commissary or something? Commissary or kitchen going up, but maybe they'll go down. Gift shop? Sure. Courtyard or something could have worked as well, I suppose. Man, I need keys pretty badly. Yeah, gift shop or aquarium. Does the aquarium matter? Not really. Don't think so. I guess we'll draft here for something. Yeah, there's the commissary finally. This doesn't matter. No, let's just take commissary. Okay, that's pretty good. Attic, sure, why not? I'm not really sure what I'm, like, looking for anymore. We should probably just start rolling. Because, yeah, there's, like, no other real way. I don't have the king, so I can't, like... I can't choose the color in this save. And since I wasted the library, I think it's just like, if I don't get a solarium, we just have to roll for it. Hope for the best. It's a bit awkward, but okay. Doggy, give me luck. Please, doggy. Yeah, so just take this and just start rolling, I guess. And then reset if it's bad. Alright. Show me foundation. Within 84 rolls, please. Is aquarium a blue room? Yeah. Oh, for blue notes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess we can get some blue notes, like, during this. Because why not? Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's like, this is a fake run. It doesn't matter. I don't even want it. Like, I don't want the... oh, there we go. That was... wow, that was so quick. Damn. Yeah, we should look around for a blue note. Oh, I bet it's like you have to lower the fucking water again before you can see it. This is like blending into the water. Oh, no, it's right there. Never mind. This tank contains a red herring. Uh-huh. Does that matter? I don't know if that's flavor text or what else that would mean. Where's it? This one. Yeah, I organized these a little better as well. Where's aquarium? Right here. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna leave them huge and take care of it after. This tank contains a red herring. It doesn't, though. Where's the actual, like, red herring? Like, I don't know if this is the red herring. There used to be... no, there was like a bass or something in here. This guy. Red herring is like West Wing Hall? What would that mean? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's anything. It feels like most of these are just weird, but I mean, that one is like more cryptic than the ones we've seen. Most of the ones have been like very self-explanatory and not really anything you super care about. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? How does the kennel suddenly work now? What is going on? Huh? Why could I do that? Because I like... oh, is it... wait, is it some weird thing where like the kennel works if you don't come from the bottom, because then you're not like, you're entering the room through a door? But haven't I tried that? Huh? And then would it have worked if I went down and then dug here, or was it just because I did this? Oh yeah. Oh, of course, that's what it is. Yeah, you're right. It's because the foundation starts, like, permanently. It spawns first, so the kennel only works in rooms that you've, like... Wait, is that true? Does the kennel only work in rooms that you draft from then on? Because we could try that at some point. If we leave a dig spot and then get a kennel and then go back and dig the dig spot, does that work? There's probably something to that, yeah. Okay, well, that was very weird. But yeah, so blue note. Probably on one of the supports or something. Oh, well, that's a fairly obvious one as well. Despite the directory being reorganized and renumbered several times throughout the years, the Foundation has always maintained its position as the first floor plan of Mount Holly. See, like, that's what I mean. Like, that doesn't feel like it matters at all. That doesn't feel like a clue for anything. It doesn't feel relevant. It's just like, yeah, wow, cool. It's floor plan 1. Great. But okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, while we're here, we may as well just roll some blue rooms here. Since I have, like, the rerolls, may as well, like, make the most of this. You have to see whether you can kennel in the entrance. Antechamber 46. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. Like, how would that even happen? Because antechamber can't be locked anyway, right? Can they? If you open a door and you go in and draft from here, can those doors be locked? I'm not even sure if they can. But yeah, like, you can't have a dig spot in the antechamber and entrance hall, right? Would be a little cruel to put useful information in the Foundation's blue note. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Probably same for the spare room, I would imagine. Okay, so yeah, let's just take this, I suppose. There's the solarium, but you're too late. I don't really want to do dark room. Rotunda would be an interesting one to get. But I could just take it. Yeah, I'll just take it, even though I would want to see the blue note for it. Yeah, the problem with this, like, running bind is I can't, like, open the Steam overlay or anything, because I have to, like, first click it again and then open it. So it, like, makes things a little more annoying. If only their toggle run just always worked, instead of, like, randomly stopping. Like, yeah, now it's stopped again. Did we do utility? Yeah, we did. Behind it, yeah. So just redraw. Vault is kind of an interesting one. Wine cellar could be interesting. Ooh, these are both interesting. Because this might tell us something about the 1213 thing. And this might tell us something about the IDs. I guess I'll do vault. I don't know. Those are both interesting. Yeah, we don't need the money. Yeah, what else was in here? Yeah, there's the ID. Compromised. J ribbon. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's, like, much else there. Alright, so... Oh, no. I just realized, wait, is this gonna be some, like, bullshit where the blue note is actually in yet another safe deposit box that you, like, first need to get a key for? Or something? Well, let's look around. Oh, there it is. Okay, no. The family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. The family core? What is the family core? Because, yeah, like, we know the numerical core stuff. And, like, the whole... Is that the 45292 thing? Which is then 8, but, like... I don't know what that would mean, really. But okay, that seems, like, relevant. Can I do something to, like, show... Yeah, it was not there. I did write this. I wrote a couple of these. Oh, what happened there? No, stop. Yeah. Stop doing that. I wrote a couple of these, like, yeah, this one. Why is it, like, it's removed? I definitely put these, and it's, like, removed them for some reason. I'm confused. But yeah, I bet, like, in the Chamber of Mirrors, it's in one of the corner rooms that you need, like, the sideways exit to get to. And yeah, freezer, you probably need to melt it to go into the second side, the second room. And yeah, this, of course. Of course. But yeah, I should, like, I don't know, let's try and, like, maybe do something like this. Well, like, not on the foundation, but on the ones that seem like this is pointless, we don't care. This is pointless. This is pointless. This seems pointless. This is kind of pointless. This might be something about, like, Vea and Ash and stuff like that, so just mark it. And yeah, this one seems suspicious as well. This is pointless. Wait, where did I put the one we're in right now? Wait, did I not put it? I didn't even paste it. Yeah, so vault seems important. But, like, we already know how to do numerical cores, but I don't know what the family core exactly means anyway. But yeah, alright. Fine, I'll take it. Can't just leave it here. And yeah, we just have two more blue note spots, and then we'll go back to the real save. May as well. We've already seen the observatory note, so we don't need that. Walk-in closet, coat check. I guess just walk-in closet, and then we go up here for the final one. Should be totally fine. Yeah, why not? Oh, wow. There's the lucky pouch doing work, I guess. Ah, found it immediately. Her ladyship Clara Epson was laid to rest on the 11th of June 1983. Might be significant? That could be significant if we need her date of birth. Like if it's, you know, the date of all of their deaths or something combined together or something. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely feels like there's some relevant information in some of these. No, who cares? Yeah, now this is turning into like a bigger thing than it was supposed to be. The foundation was the main thing that was supposed to take time. But I guess I do want to do blue newts anyway. Yeah, just this way. Yeah, just anything turning up left is fine. So maybe I should avoid some blue rooms because we could have done office there, but yeah, it doesn't matter too much. Alright, one final one. No, no thanks. No. Stop it. What are you doing? Give me a blue room. Okay, we did gallery. I guess music room is more interesting. That might say something about the denoted inverse thing. Yeah, sure. Or something about major key. Alright, it's definitely behind the piano. It's right here. No? It is. Oh my god, I'm a genius. There is a major key hanging on a wall in the safe house. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I mean, no? Like, a photo of someone called Major Key? I don't want this to, like, blink at me in the screenshot. Yeah, that seems potentially interesting. We sure are nuding. We are blue nuding it up. Alright, so yeah, I mean, that's it. Now we just Alt F4, I guess, and go back to the real save. Yeah, we could consider doing that if I want to blue newt some other stuff. Just, like, load a save like that and just, you know, spam a bunch of rerolls to get the room I want if I just need, like, a couple of extra rooms at the end. Also, yeah, I guess at this point, I'm gonna, like, disable the simple day reset mod, just in case that has been causing frame drops. I don't think it has, but yeah, we'll just try it without it and see how it goes. Yeah, that was not the real save. That was just getting the blue note in Foundation. Continuation of the fever dream from yesterday, which didn't happen. Alright, so now we're back in day 61 instead. And now I don't have to care about the map in the code check. I mean, sure, we can use it today, I suppose, maybe, but I probably don't even want to do that, because yeah, I mean, like, sure, we want to do maybe experiments, and I'm sure there's, like, other stuff that I'm forgetting that we want to do, but I guess I should at least, like, attempt to get some observatories and see if we can get a Southern Cross, but then I just need to be, like, really careful about what I pick up, because every key, like, we start with a bunch of keys, so I need to spend all of these keys and gems and not pick up any more. So yeah, like, we can't take anything here, and we can't take the allowance unless I'm able to spend it all. So yeah, this is going to be a weird one to do. We'll see if I can do it. And yeah, I realized we of course have to, like, we have to code check the black key, so we can't code check the effigy. So we're going to have to code check the key, and then probably get the scepter, and then maybe code check the scepter. And then in the end, it's going to be like, get the scepter from the code check, have a throne room that is within 13 steps of the shrine that you then have to draft, so you get the effigy, but then we also need to have the stupid paper crown. So it's like, oh man, that's a lot to ask, but I guess we can, like, we can do a king ambition, not ambition, that's pawn, but the king, whatever it's called, and we don't do either one, and we see if we get close exhibit in a good spot or throne room, and then when we get the other, one or the other, then we can switch to, like, oh, red room priority, so that we can maybe get the close exhibit or something. But yeah, this just seems like so much. Too much. But we will see. I mean, I could just take the cloister right away. We do want stars. Stars are good. So I don't want to, like, skip ahead too much. Actually, if I skip ahead too much, then we skip past the cross. And where are we exactly? I think we're, like, somewhere here. But then we can just go to 9. Possibly. And I mean, I guess I'm just gonna test some rooms that, like, probably aren't gonna be animal rooms, because yeah, it just seems boringly like the only ones that kind of matter or, like, work in here are just, like, bunk room, kennel, aquarium, probably dovecot. And then, like, everything else, I think I tested attic off camera. I'm pretty sure I did, but I can't remember if I did. I think I did, but let's leave it, I suppose. And then yesterday we tested a couple as well. Yeah, I'm, like, somewhat hopeful about gift shop. Like, this one has so many things, but I don't know if any of them count as animals. I guess it's worth testing. This I don't think works. I feel like we might even have had it, and I didn't think to check it off. And yeah, this one could possibly work. Maybe a roommate as well, but, like, everything else just seems like it's not gonna work. But yeah, I added this one as well. Gallery has a shark painting. Master bedroom has a swimbird plush, but you would have to get it, like, specifically here, bordering the east wing. Yeah, sure, let's take that. Let's see if we get some other gems. We do need observatories. Like, I guess I'll take this? Or should I save it in case we can get it here? Yeah, let's do that. Because, yeah, I could, like, take it and then just not pick up. Yeah, I'll go in and get this. I could just not pick up anything until I need it. We just, like, leave all of these things. And hopefully I can spend some keys. Parlor game, I guess? Well, let's go draft some animal rooms. Do not pick up until I... What? Do not pick up until I need it. Oh my god, I just picked up running shoes. Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's just a habit. That's just a habit. I guess we have to go and get like a trading post or something. Oh, but then I can't get the... I can't try the room 8. I forgot about that. Yeah, we could get a lost and found. Could do my classic, get library. But then, like, I mean... I would need rerolls for that. Yeah, that was really dumb. It's probably better to just, like, restart the day, honestly. It's probably better to just restart the day, but okay, let's just, like, run out, check room 8, see if there's anything there when you monk it, and if there's not, then we don't even need to do it, then we could, like, trading post if I stupidly pick up an item or something. Yeah, my god. I wish there was a way to just, like, get rid of items more easily than just lost and found in the trading post. Yeah, room 8. This doesn't go anywhere. There's no blue newt in here. And these have the same puzzle, yeah. Alright, well, let's do this again and see if there's something else behind here. If you restart the day, you'll still have the +5 keys and 2 gems. If you call it a day, you won't have those. Yeah, but then I'll have a day that I lost and did poorly in. That's not fun. But, I mean, I can just spend the keys anyway and just not pick up any keys. I feel like we can find 5 locked doors, like on the quest to get a Southern Cross anyway. So I feel like it's probably fine to start with that. Like, it's almost a good thing to have some gems and keys at the start, but yeah, 5 is probably a little too much, really. We could get Great Hall and just waste the keys on, like, dead-end doors. Yeah, that would be really good, actually. So, like, we have keys left over, then we just draft the Great Hall at some point and save the doors in case I need to burn keys. This was, like, Avarice, was it? Yeah, it just opens up and it's just an allowance token. So yeah, I mean, doesn't seem like there was any reason to do room 8 as a monk room, as far as I can tell. Well, I guess you can get free allowance every day if you want to, but that's not really worth my time. So yeah, I mean, let's just do it then. Let's just restart and not pick up running shoes this time. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like, all of these things seem so obvious. It's like, oh, you made an obvious mistake, but it's like when you're trying to keep everything in mind, it's just... It's so easy to just slip up and do something stupid and not think about, like, what you're doing and every possibility and stuff. Like, I was more thinking about the draft and getting observatories and, like, setting up a run. And of course, when you set up a run, yeah, getting running shoes is great. But yeah, so now we don't need room 8 as an outer room. We could take something else if need be. Yeah, when you have like 61 days or even more if you reset worth of like, oh, that's good. worth of muscle memory, it is really hard not to pick up stuff, like, immediately. Yeah, sure. So, where are we exactly? Oh, I've already passed it? Ah, I see. Okay. So, let's not take that, I guess, but we do get another word. Oh yeah, we got a key, but that's fine. And... yeah, this may be a little bit of a problem that I get a key every time. We might not want to activate those until, like, after I see if I can actually do this whole thing. Let's spend some keys, why not? Get gems, key card, well, can't take that yet. Yeah, could just take a parlor for a potential gem boost if we end up needing it. So yeah, mainly I just need observatories, I guess. Oh wait. I'm gonna need a star from something else. Because I need 109 to get the Southern Cross. I just picked up the gem, yeah. It's fine, I need to spend the gems anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna need the Cloister of Nauja, and I need to proc it at least once, or I just need to call it a day and, you know. I mean, I could just like pivot to doing a regular run and just see if we get an experiment. If we get a terminal, I can see if it's like a cool experiment, in which case we just play normally and get the experiment, and then we don't start with stuff tomorrow. Might be better. But yeah, let's see what happens. Do we want anything specific here? Can't really get the cloister from this, so probably not. Let's just check the corner room. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a couple of gems just for the drafting, like, time here. Do I want this in case? I mean, I don't want to pick it up. Let's just have this, but then again, this could be an animal room. But this is kind of wasted. Oh well, we get to read about the pump manual. Hooray, finally. Amazing. I'm sure this is going to be so useful. Yeah. Jean Ribbon. That's her, like, alias, isn't it? J Ribbon? Why would she borrow the pump system? Oh, because of the safe house. Yeah, of course. This is probably, like, one of them. Either Caleb or Mr. White. Or something like that. And they're, like, learning how to... They couldn't even figure out this simple pump system, so they need to borrow the manual for it. Alright, the EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW I don't like saying that. The pump system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and the volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Water level indicators, selection buttons, source labels, water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as, this seems so pointless to read, a central hub for your pump system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's need. One button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button. Like, are there really people that draft the pump room, don't play around with it because they're like, I'm too overwhelmed, I can't figure out the, like, diagram on the wall, I can't figure it out through trial and error, and then they just, like, draft this and get the manual? I mean, I guess so. That probably happens. Press a button, select the water source. Yeah. If you wish to drain or fill your pool, press the button labeled pool. Wow. It's just that simple, huh? Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. Do I really need to read this out loud? I don't think I do. Yeah. Water flow direction. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. Yeah, the tank switch. Quick start guide. Set your source. Use the pump lever. But that's it. Press button. Fill tank. That's the manual. Okay, that was pretty useless. Pretty useless. Yeah, I guess if you find this manual before you get the room. Though I feel like who in their right mind, before they even see the pump room, would have picked the like pump room manual, pump system manual, over like Swimbird and History of Orindia and Guide to Reddington and all of these things that are like way more interesting sounding? I don't know. Could take that for now. We could just get a terminal and see if we get an interesting experiment, but we could also get this for the star, but it doesn't help anyway unless I get a cloister. I feel like we just get an experiment going and see if it's something I care about for this day. Uh-oh. I've already done this a little bit, and I don't like the idea of doing this, like, because then I'm gonna have to pick up some items to make sure I can, like, draft stuff. I don't know, maybe not. I wonder how many, because, like, we have trophy room, we have den, we have parlor, maybe. I've already used, like, a den. I don't know how many of these you end up getting, generally. It doesn't feel like you'll get more than 3 or 4 triggers at most with this. I already used drawing room as well. Yeah, I don't like the idea of this one, but I guess so. Go, go, go. I guess. Maybe I should save that for the cloister. Whatever. Green room. Get a courtyard or something. Oh. No! Damn it. Okay, well, that's probably... Oh, did I get it? I didn't even get it. Damn. Oh, I almost, like, closed myself off completely. Yeah. That is pretty dangerous, that one. And I only got, like, 4 triggers, so it was not even that significant. It's not, like, super important to keep this day at this point, but, yeah, we'll see. I just need that cloister, and yeah, at this point, I kind of want to pick up, like, a gem or 2. Let's go do the parlor game, because, I mean, I want to do the parlor game anyway. Yeah, we need gems for observatory. This is not an empty box. The gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. I mean, I feel like, yeah, that's just true and it's in here. Because again, it's like, now we're back to that whole, like, guaranteed thing. Like, this is the only one that points to, like, these two point to the black box, like, whether it's a lie or a truth, being the singular box. Nothing else points to anything else, so it would be, like, ambiguous between these two, so it just, like, has to be here. Yeah, and I will take all of those. So we can leave this one. Do we change security doors? I guess so, because we're not picking up a key card. Could use some rerolls. Wish I got that. Oh, thank you. Wait, yeah, I mean, this is fine, but I guess we need to, like, make sure to spend them, but it is nice to have them for right now. I wish I had that upgraded floor plan experiment instead. That one always feels the best. We could try and re-roll here for a cloister or something. So we do get like 4 re-rolls or something. Or 3? Yeah. Oh, but then I need another gem before I do anything, yeah. Can't get cloister here? Why wouldn't you be able to get cloister here? I mean, from the classroom. Oh, yeah, you were thinking, like, right here, yeah. Yeah, let's go get the den gem. Steps might end up being a problem since I don't have money, so I can't buy food. Yeah, we can't really, like, risk picking up allowance for this anyway, so yeah. Let's see if we get... Yeah, exactly. And oh, right, it was free. I forgot I got a terrace. But that's still fine. Yeah, we need these gems anyway, so okay. We really need one of these to have animals in them at all costs. Those are not animals. Do I re-roll then? Yeah, they're kind of bad rooms anyway. Guess we take another observatory maybe, just to have it here in case I do get an animal. But this is a bit of a problem. Oh, this is a huge problem, because now I need this to be an animal room, because I can't even open this. And we only have one reroll. This is probably not happening. Oh my god, it's happening. Okay, I would love to test this, but let's not risk that right now. We need to just pick the one that I know for a fact. Also, we can rotate it, I guess. Let's rotate it, like... that way? Is there any other way? Like, can you rotate it? Yeah, this way. You can get, like, all valid rotations. Yeah, so this we know will work. Even though I think Dovecot would as well. Wait, but then, yeah. Oh shit, it's perfect. Like 109, because I already drafted this. So now, if I look through, hopefully there should be a Southern Cross. Right? Oh, awkward. There it is. Okay. Do I take this for the word? Nah, let's hold off, I guess. But yeah, now the problem is, like, we would still need to wait like 40 minutes to get to the Sacred Hour, which is a huge problem with this challenge. And I don't know what we should do during that time. Because, like, yeah, I could continue drafting and doing a run, but then I need to make sure I can get rid of all the stuff before the end. But I guess we just activate this right away. I was hoping we would have an experiment that would, like, you know, be something I could work on while waiting. So yeah, we have Southern Cross. I need to spend these. Yeah, I was thinking that, like, another game to stream. Like, I was actually considering that, but, like, I don't have any super easy, like, pick up and play game. It's like the best I've got is, like, start playing a Hades run or something for just half an hour or 20 minutes or something, but you can't really do much during that time. Or you just have to play, like, Hex Cells. The DEG demo would have been an idea, but I'm already like 95% complete with that, and I cannot advance in it. I don't know how to do the remaining puzzles there. And yeah, do we have a clock anywhere? I need to, like, see what the time is. Should be a clock in the classroom, but there isn't. Okay, I guess at this point we just want to, like, burn the gems and the keys, so like a Great Hall or something would be really good. Yeah, that's one key burned. May as well just take the kennel. Why not? I'm not sure I'm up for, like, playing a completely new demo that I haven't even, what? Kennel jig? Huh? What are you saying? I don't think I want to do a demo for something that I, like, haven't even tried or anything. Oh, just in case, yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is perfect, I guess. Because now we can just, like, take this and just go in and just find the door that's locked. Is it this one? Nope. So we do have to draft them, but that's fine. Yeah, that one's locked, so just unlock it. Well, there's the Great Hall. I wanted that earlier. Yeah, I've seen Artisan of Glimith. I think it's on my, like, wish list or something. Let me check. Yeah. I don't remember, like, how I... This is weird, because I just saw this, like, 2 days ago or something. I was like, oh yeah, this reminds me of Deg. Oh yeah, it was because I was trying to find anyone that had a video or stream or something for a specific puzzle in Deg, because I really cannot figure out how the fuck you reason anything. And I found someone that, like, had a no commentary playthrough and did a step that I didn't understand how they logicked out, but they also just, like, had this demo on the channel, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty similar. So yeah, that one would be interesting to check out at some point. Yeah, so now I guess we're gonna, like, just go in here, but then not open anything. We go back here so I can spend my last key. We don't have rerolls. We don't have anything. I don't have coins. And there shouldn't be, like, anything more. Yeah, so now this one's locked again, so just unlock it. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of the whole setup, as far as I know. Let's go back down there and let's read the notes again. Confirm. The response to Glimith has been very positive. You're waiting for people to get to the end and tell me the awful flaw that spoils the whole thing. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of true for Deg as well. Deg was, like, super fun and, like, really charming for a long time, but then just, oh man, it gets so, I don't know. I didn't enjoy it as much toward the end, for sure. Oh yeah, the clock. Yeah, so it is another, like, 3 hours times 8. So that's, like, 24 minutes, maybe 25 minutes-ish. So yeah, that is the issue with this. I hate real-time stuff in games. Like, if you're gonna do real-time, at least do it in such a way as, like, you know, Fez or whatever, where, like, oh, you could wait around, but you can also just... not this way. You can also just, like, set your system clock or whatever. Oh, there's the daily stream spam bot. Because, yeah, like, it's not like I can continue playing right now because it would be super risky to pick up anything more in case I can't get rid of it by the time it's, like, time to go down here. So yeah, it really is, like, odd. I may have to do some, like, weird thing with, yeah, starting a Hades run for 20 minutes and then pausing and then, like, continuing this and then just ending a little earlier so we can finish that run, or I just finish it, like, tomorrow or something. Yeah, I don't know. Alternatively, just Hexels, but, like, yeah, it is a little boring just playing Hexels. I've actually just replayed the Hexel series. I just figured, yeah, after Deg, I'll just play all of them again. You've heard mixed things about the later stages of Deg, yeah? Yeah, it seems like, as far as I could tell, they have been, like, redesigning so much in that game. Like, every single demo version is, like, almost a fundamental rework of the entire game, and it's kind of crazy. So yeah, hopefully they take, like, criticism and into account and change things and stuff, because yeah, I mean, the good parts are really, really good. That is definitely true. But yeah, like, I don't know if there's any point playing Deg for, like, stuff that I've already done, just redoing it. I don't know. And I mean, okay, let's take a quick look at these things. And there's nothing I can do here, right? In terms of, like, looking at notes or whatever. I don't think so, really. Yeah, Tiling Forest. I played that off camera. I didn't want to play it on camera because I figured this is not a game for me. So I just, like, I watched both Lorgon and Sigma play it, and they made me want to try it out myself, but I was like, I'm not going to enjoy this if I play it on stream or whatever, so I just played it myself. And yeah, it was the same there. Like, I kind of enjoyed Tiling Forest, up until the first ending, and then it was the whole like flower path thing, and I just mentally checked out because it just feels like it's just trial and error to me. I don't feel like there's many avenues of reasoning out the solution. You just kind of have to like do what they're saying in the tutorial of just like test every single possibility and rule out all of the ones that don't work, and then eventually you just get it. Which, yeah, that kind of deduction does not feel satisfying to me if there's no like hint you can get that, like, you know, you can't get a spark of, oh, I have to do it this way. It's just like, okay, we have 20 different ways to do this. Number 1 doesn't work. Number 2 doesn't work, and so on. Like, that is not interesting to me. But yeah, so while we're wasting time, we had this one in Ares Court, where the king now lays. I think that is here. I think we are in Ares Court. On the sacred hour, 1330 or 1:30, will a youth approach with empty arms? I have nothing, unless you count this king banner, but surely you don't, or my allowance. And yeah, I only have steps to my name. Without gifts, nor gold, nor mannered charms, and in sky above a brilliant sign, a sullen cross as 5 stars align. We have that active. A patient figure, a beckoning great. This is what I don't know, if it's just, yeah, exactly what that means. Oh, a reckoning great, not beckoning. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. That was my impression of Tiling Forest. Just like, it got rough after that. I did like maybe half or like a third of the flower paths, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm not really enjoying this. And yeah, that definitely made me not feel like I would play the full game because of that. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like my type of game, really. But it was like most of those types of puzzle games, like Deg and like Tiling Forest and Hexels and whatever, are just games that I enjoy playing off camera, just on my own time. Yeah, hold on, wait, I need to check. So, yeah, look at the clock. We looked like 6 minutes ago, and it was like 25, so it's, yeah, something around 20 more minutes. 15 minutes? So yeah, it's like, we really don't have time to do kind of anything. Yeah, again, it's just like, it's just Hexels, but is there any point just doing Hexels just for the sake of doing something? Alternatively, we just take a break and like cut this out in the full version, and everyone just reconvenes in 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Do I still have my occasional Hexels capture? I do not, because I never used it, so I just deleted it entirely. Well, damn. So I hope the game is like, you know, still running and like advancing time. I think it is. And there's no like clock or anything, so I can't. That would have been a nice thing, like not standing in here, standing where there was a clock, so I could put it like in the corner so you could see the time move or something. Yeah, it's kind of far away from my normal break time. It's usually like 30-40 minutes from here. Yeah, you can see the grass waving, so it looks like time is passing. Yeah, we could just do this. Why not? Okay, let's do Hexels. So, I mean, should we just do, like, the actual Hexels? Because, yeah, I just started this, like, today, I think, or yesterday or something. But, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like explaining Hexels or anything like that. I've already kind of done that when I played it, like, during some other game. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I had this on stream, like, 2 years ago, or I think it was probably, yeah, it was years, more than 2 years ago. I don't even know, but it was during one of those games. What was that one called again? One of those games that I enjoy where you're like in a cockpit and just like try to figure out what the hell anything does. It was the weird one. Hold on, let me like check that if I can find it. Not Outer Wilds. No, like I'm thinking something like oh God, I can't remember any names. In Other Waters or Mew Cartographer. It's like a genre that I'm calling like navigational. What did I call them? Navigational something? Oh man, I can't remember now. I put that in YouTube. Hold on, wait. Oh, I can do that. Check my videos, search for this one, see what playlist I had it in. Shit, I didn't make a playlist for it. Damn it. Might have just called them like navigational puzzlers or something. Yeah, I don't remember, but it's like those games are just kind of like you just get placed in a cockpit. You have a dashboard in front of you. It's like a Nautacrawl as well. Nautacrawl was a really cool one. You don't know what anything does. You don't know what meter means what. You don't know what lever does what button does what, so you just have to like figure it out. Mirror Moon EP, that's the one, yeah. Mirror Moon EP, I remember, had like travel time where you had to like set a star and then like you're just traveling for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so during that time I was just like hexelsing. Yeah, that's the one. Mirror Moon, In Other Waters, Nautacrawl, whichever one else, other one I just mentioned. Yeah, okay, let's stop just staring at hexels and I mean let's just do hexels. So wait, hold on, let me check the time again. So we're like about 10 minutes in, so we need like 10-15 more minutes. Let's say like 12 more minutes, something like that. Should be enough. All right, let's do hexels. One here. Oh god, I'm misclicking. Just slipped. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna like even explain much, but I guess I'll explain some of the reasoning. 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. Not this. Yeah, and if this is interesting to you, then definitely check out Deg. Deg is like this, but on steroids. And yeah, these are just the standard ones. Maybe I should just do like hard mode randomized ones, because they tend to get a little more freaky with it. While the standard game has like some tricks, but once you've done enough hard mode ones, there's not much that's really difficult. Yeah, it's basically hexagonal Minesweeper. That's all it is. 1 here, not these. Hey, I don't even have like audio on or anything like that, because I usually play this. I'm just like watching something. Alright, now is the question. Oh, this one is blocked by the line, I couldn't see that. And then 1 here. So it has to be the shared one. And 1 extra here. Yeah, this feels extremely pointless, because it's not like I'm not really like having fun playing hexels again. It's just like something I just started doing because why not? It's been a long time. It's just kind of like chill, but when you're just like forced to play it because like I don't know, yeah, 1 here and then 3 extra. I don't know what else to do with my time. It just starts feeling like pointless. One here. One here, so not these. One here, so not this one. One remaining, and there's 4 here. There you go. Hope you liked hexels. 14 Minesweeper variants is decent, has some decently clever ideas. I don't think I've seen that. You didn't stick with it till the end. Yeah, it's like another game like this is Temetsi. Boy, did I like... Temetsi is cool, but it's a little scuffed. like, the presentation is not super great. I think this game is great in terms of like visual design, audio design, all of that. It's just like clear and looks clean, whereas Tametsi is very like scuffed and scruffy, but it does have some cool puzzles. But once I got to like the 90s, the first like 100 puzzles, I've done all except like 1 or 2 of the first 100, and then there's like a ton of extra ones, and every single one is just like CBT. It's just so much of just the stuff that I don't really enjoy in Hexels type games, where it's just like, you do have a note system in that one, which is cool. You can just click to like write notes, and it's just like, okay, what if we mark this one? That means this is unmarked, and this is marked, and this is unmarked, and this is blah, 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 blah. And then you see all of that, and it's like, okay, great, get nothing from that. What if we do the opposite then? And then you see all of that, and then you have to like compare the results and find like, oh, this tile overlaps in both cases, or whatever, like all of that stuff. Yeah, Tametsi is like way harder than Hexels, I would say as well. Though Hexels hard mode does sometimes get pretty insane. Let me check this like 14 Minesweeper thing. There's apparently 2 games. Wait, what's the free game? Wait, what? Why is there 14 Minesweeper variants? There's 14 Minesweeper variants as a free... Oh, it's a demo, I see, yeah. That wasn't, like, super clear. Yeah, exactly. Like, I enjoy some using notes to eliminate possibilities, but yeah, not if you have to, like, do 20 notes and, like, a string of 20 things, and then do a second string of 20 things and find the one overlap, or just, like, even that sounds simple, but yeah, you know, sometimes it's like, you just don't have anything to go off of. It's just like, test every tile until you just find one that works, because you have nothing to really like base your idea off of, or whatever. Yeah, this 14 Minesweeper variant looks kind of similar to Tametsi in that, like, it looks a little scuffed, and like not super polished in terms of like visual appeal or whatever. The paper puzzles community calls those long chains of what ifs bifurcation. It's generally considered bad design if a puzzle requires a lot of it. Yeah, I would say, like, whenever... Okay, let's get out of this. How much time do we have? Wait. It's like, yeah, 32, so like 6 more minutes. Something like that. If there's like 1 or maybe 2 moments where that happens, I do kind of like that. Did I do today's daily? I can't remember. Yeah, I did do this one, and it was very easy, so never mind. Sometimes the dailies are just like super easy, so let's do a random one. But maybe we can get something that's like a little trickier. You can see like what kind of logic you can get in the hard mode ones. Oops, I misclicked. Whatever. Mistakes don't matter in dailies, because you're not like getting score. That was just a simple misclick. Yeah, one here. Can't say anything there as far as I can tell. This one is already done. Also, if you don't know, when it's minus minus, it means they cannot be 2 in a row, but there have to be 2 around it. And this one with the what are these called again? Like, not square brackets? The opposite of square brackets? Curly brackets? Yeah. They have to be 3 in a row, so we know these 2 have to be marked, and one of these. There you go. There's the crash course in Hexels. So we know 1 is here. Can't really say much more. 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have to have 1 here because we can't have both here. So these are gone. One, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 here, 5. Now we get this 4. 1 here, so this one needs 3, and 1 of them. Yeah, this is a little bit of an interesting one. I mean, this is very simple, but this tile, the shared tile, can't be marked, because then we fulfill both this line and this one, so we would have to remove both of these tiles. So that's not possible. But that didn't really help us a lot right now. Yeah, okay. Do we have a tricky situation? No, we don't. Yes, we do. Like, we have one here, but I don't know for sure that it's one of these. I'm not sure if I'm missing something obvious or if this is actually a little bit of a tricky situation now. Right here, this one can't be removed because then we would mark 2 here and there would be 4 in a row, which is not possible. So it's not too tricky there. And now we get this one, so it can't be 4 in a row. And now we need one of these and one of these, so not this tile. And then 4 remaining. Yeah, that was not a very difficult one. You recently checked out the book that Blueprints was inspired by? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Man, does it put Blueprints on a pedestal? Wait, what? You didn't enjoy a single aspect of it? Wait, like, there was a book inspired by Blueprints, you're saying? I thought you meant like Blueprints was inspired by a book. Yeah, which way around is it? Wait, don't just say other way around. You can't do that in chat. Blueprints was inspired by a book. Okay, but in that case, how does the book put Blueprints on a pedestal if the game didn't exist yet? How does that make sense? Alright, I'm just gonna quit out of this now. We have like a couple more minutes, probably. So yeah, it's like 20 minutes, so it's like 5 more minutes, but we may as well just like sit here for that time, I guess, and be patient. Patient and reckon. It makes the game's flaws look incredibly minor. Huh. Yeah, I don't even know if I understand how that would be possible, but that sounds kind of interesting. Also, gee, I sure hope this works, because maybe there's something I'm missing here with that reckoning and patient step, and maybe it's not even here. And if this is nothing, then we will have to do this waiting portion again at some other point, so yeah. Oh, it's the maze book. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Oh, you're getting a duplicate scene. Thank you for telling me. If for some reason closing hex cells made the window try to find like the next closest match, which was Blueprints. Played any other nice games lately? Demos? We got like 4 more minutes to kill, probably. And nothing else is happening in here. I wonder if by moving, have I now proven that I'm not patient? Oh no. I have heard of that book, Maze. And what was the book again that like... There was a book about the whole like gallery, like that was clearly the gallery was inspired by those types of puzzles. That was also called like something Maze. Was that the same book or was it a different one? With those like weird Rebus style, like P on red. RE Requiem? Yeah, it's not like my type of game to play. I mean, I played Resident Evil 5 and 6, and I played one of the other ones, but yeah, it's not my type of stream game. I like Resident Evil, but I did watch a couple people play it. It seemed decent enough. The one thing I really, really, really hated was that Grace constantly stuttered. Oh my god, it's happening! Stuttered for every single sentence, and I was hoping, okay, they're setting that up, and then eventually she's gonna, like, you know, become a little more confident. Oh no. Oh no, what does this mean? Because yeah, that just like kept going all the way until the end, and that was yeah, I see. CIX add 6. But how do we get a time out of that? Infinity, south. And this is the sacred thing. A swan. But what would this mean? Oh no. Oh no. Press button. I wonder if I press this and it's wrong. Do I lose my chance? But yeah, again, I would just finish the RE Requiem thing. I would have just preferred a little more character development for Grace, because Leon can't really have character development because he's just a badass action hero guy. But yeah, so like we have the sacred poem here, but how does that help me exactly? And we have this CIX, but like CIX 109. 1096 doesn't make sense. 115 could make sense, but like it would be kind of weird. Oh, I see. That seems like too simple. It's a Tor lore et. I'm just gonna try pressing it and hoping it doesn't like kick me out for having one wrong answer or guess. But apparently, huh? That was weird. It ate my cursor for a second. That apparently didn't work. Do I have the sacred note anywhere? Because I really should have it somewhere. Like I should probably have it like here or maybe in Ares Court or something. At this point, I don't know like where else we've had notes about sacred and stuff like that. Tactical Nexus, I've never heard of that. Don't play it, it's a terrible nightmare from which I cannot wake. Now you made me curious. Okay, now we have to dig through screenshots again to hopefully find the clock tower the first time. Still don't know what this is. Sandy Hills at 5 p.m. 100 bells. There it is. Yeah, sacred. Southward, I see a swan. So that is white to the south, but what does that mean exactly? That is Morajai. What would it mean that Morajai is 8? And we would need to do some like numerical core thing. Let's just like take a quick capture of this. Oh god, see, I hate this thing about the screen capture that keeps happening. Let's make this a little smaller. Wait, hold on, let's not capture that then. Yeah, I was hoping this would just be a thing. We would just like get the key now, not like here you go another puzzle and it's the clock tower thing all over again where you like wait so long for this time thing and then you're trapped in a puzzle that's going to take you an hour and a half to solve, and if you leave you have to do it all over again. Like this is just kind of the worst parts of Blueprints to me. I just don't know why they thought this was like fun. Like, I don't even know if this is a good puzzle yet. It might be, but just like, I don't like the layout of this style of puzzle. Unless it's just like, now is open. If anyone can confirm that, like if I leave now, is this just open every day? Because I really doubt it. I assume you have to come back here every single time and like wait with nothing, with a Southern Cross and all of that stuff. You're like 95% sure it does stay up? Really? Because that seems uncharacteristic of them, but that would be really nice if that's true. So southward I see a swan, Morajai. South Morajai 8. Did you know 8 is that? Ashen like sands of the shore. I don't know what that is gonna mean other than Veya, but how that would like do anything. Okay, you believe it does too. All right, that's good. Yeah, I can imagine it stays up once you've solved the puzzle, but yeah, I wonder if you haven't. But I mean, yeah, like the sundial did stay open even when I hadn't solved it, which was nice. Carried by westwardly winds. Yeah, like, what would that mean? Westwardly winds. Like, we don't know what wind... Was there a realm that was, like, windy, I guess? Don't remember that. So that would be the rays. Storms, I mean, that's stormy, not windy. Oh god, I never filled in these? What am I thinking? This one is windy, right? Nuance? Yeah, that's windy. Why did I not, like, write these down? I mean, I guess I was just like, I'm done with that forever. Alright, all sigils done. Now we don't need to worry about realms ever again. The, like, fatal flaw of every Blueprints player. Assuming that you've solved the puzzle. But yeah, so what would that mean exactly then? Nuance? But, like, it's a westwardly wind, so wouldn't that mean it's to the east? Like, nuance comes from the east? I don't know. Comes from east? So west is 11 and east is 5. There's the clock tower needs to be reopened even if you solved the puzzle, yeah. It's the things inside the house resets, things outside the house usually stays. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh no, there's eastward I see a crow, so it must be... That's weird though, like... Westwardly winds. Doesn't that imply westward is like towards the west? Not that they're coming from the west. But I guess that means west is nuance. And then a rogue like the moon of the north. But what does that mean? Rogue moon? We don't have a... So yeah, like... Morajai isn't south of Arindia. That would be Araja, if it's just like geography. The moon of the north. I don't know like what that would be. Rogue moon of the north. Just seems to be tied to like Arave and stuff like that. I mean, I guess like she came from Araja. So, Raja, because Arave? Ooh. North is 2. Not Noth. Noth. Eastward you see a crow, and that would be Orindia. I don't know why I'm like writing it like this, but whatever. East. But again, it's like, yeah, I guess eastward. But you see a crow, that's when you're facing east, so it must be to the east. Orindia, and that's... yeah, 5. Dark are the days coming forth. I just noticed this. I didn't even notice this until now that this is spelling it forth. Not that it's like... you know, coming forth. But what does that mean? Like, Orindia is 4th? Because it's dark, it's black? I mean, if we just, like, do it in this order, just 8, 11, 2, 5, and then we find the core of that, I suppose. So, plus 8. We can't do minus 11. We can't do divided by 11, so it would have to be times 11. So 88. Divided by 2, I guess? Minus 5? I think it would be 44, so 39? Or something? Because, like, if we do minus 2... and we get 86 divided by 5, and that's not evenly divisible. I mean, surely it's not just that simple that we just put 30... oh, no, exactly. We don't just put, like, 39 on there. Hello, Susie. Hope you had a fun birthday party. Yeah, like, we can't do this. It would be just 12 in that case, like 1239. And then we do have that like 1213 thing, but like that's just ignoring the whole core thing. Yeah, nothing here. I'm pushing the button a lot. And like, if I'm doing this, then I'm just ignoring the whole point of like what realm it is. That must be significant somehow. And the thing we just learned as well. Like, I don't know if this would matter. The family core, I mean, that sounds like it's this one is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. Do we just not do a numerical core and we just sum it up? Because that would be really weird as like a red herring. That we just do 8, 19, 21, 26, but like, I don't know how that would make sense. If we just do like 1907 or something. Oh god, wrong way around. Oh, but it's only 12, so yeah, we can't do 19. Yeah, I don't know. Oh boy, I really don't know like what other piece of information I would even have at this point, because it's so like messy and jumbled in all of these things that I've seen. Like, I don't know if there's anything else that's relevant to this. We have that like time from the Alzara dream. Wasn't that also just like the sacred hour, or was that something else? We have this thing. Let's try that. Why not? So maybe like... Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like... I don't know if it's 8. It's weird, because it's so close to 9. But like 820, 825... 8, like 22 or something. $820, $821, $822, $823, $824. Is it on cooldown? No. It's not that. What about 9? So yeah, like, it can't just be pick a random time that you've seen and input it. Like, it must be something about the whole north-southwest. But like, what that would even mean and why. And like, we have the infinity thing. Which sure was on the red letter. Man, I'm just like, I'm not sure I'm not sure I'm enjoying this this as a puzzle. It just feels so much. Couldn't we just have gotten a reward? You know, just get a bone thrown for 1 second? These probably don't matter. It's like 215. Maybe 115. What was I looking for? Where was the SAR premonition? 1215? Yeah. I just don't know. I don't know what to do about this. Yeah, exactly. It's like, even if these are good puzzles, I don't like the way they're structured in, like, after having to do this extremely kind of exhausting and, like, egregious thing, just slapping you in the face with a difficult puzzle that's gonna take 3 times as long. I just don't think that's a good, like, yeah, I don't know what to call it. Like, a good way to shape a puzzle. Like, I would have much preferred getting some kind of clue from this instead that would then go on to a different puzzle that you can do in a different run or something like that. Yeah, it just feels weird to, like, ignore it and just go do other stuff, just other runs. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like I might just need some help with this, because otherwise we're just, like, not getting anywhere, and it does feel like it's kind of pointless to even, like, not do this now. Like, I guess I would at least like a hint if there's some, like, relevant information that I haven't thought about, that I've, like, forgotten about because it's been so long since I've seen it. I'm missing key information? Missing as in, like, I haven't even seen it yet? Oh, I haven't seen it yet. So, like, I literally can't even solve this now unless I just luck it out. So there's no point even attempting to do it. Because in that case, I guess we just have to hope that this does remain open. Because, yeah, like, I can imagine it being... Vicky says it remains permanent. Yeah, I don't know if anyone can confirm that. TGM thinks I have all the needed information. Shakewill doesn't remember. I don't know if anyone else knows. Like, if there's some information I haven't looked at yet that is relevant to this. Like the sigils, the realms, this sacred poem. Where else have you, like, mentioned sacred? There was some, like, kind of recent one that mentioned it somewhere, and I can't remember where. Ah, shit, I forgot about something. I was supposed to, in the, like, throwaway run at day 67, just check the announcements, just to see if there was some other announcement at that point. And, like, I don't know if this is the family core. Yeah, what is Tor? I don't think I know that other than the German word for gate, but surely they don't, like, need you to know that. But I don't know where I would even find that information. If it's Erajan, then, like... Oh, you know for certain that I have seen all the information? You think there's something I've seen and could refer back to? Like, the only thing that I'm thinking about is over here, like this stuff. But I didn't get to magnify any of this stuff. The South Key. The Sacred Circle. And then, yeah, like, the planets here, but... I don't know how you would piece together any of this information. And this weird thing with something in Eclipse and whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can really be asked with this. Because, like, we don't even know what the puzzle is at this point. At least the Clock Tower one was, like, you know, a concrete puzzle that just gets put in front of you. Here's the information, now solve it. It might be one of those things where you won't get it until the next time you see that clue. I mean, in that case, I think I would just like a reminder then, like, what piece of information it is, like which screenshot or which area or which room I've seen the clue in or something. It's like I'm not going to be looking through all of my screenshots again. So are we just gonna wait for weeks for me to like watch some streamer play the game or something and just stumble upon it? Yeah, classroom map is one of them, but like I would need a magnifying glass to see some of this stuff. Because yeah, this definitely feels significant in some way. Like here we have this. Yeah, I mean, here's all of this stuff. Like Orindia was 2, Iraja was 5. If that like checks out. I mean, not really. There's a clue in the classroom maps and a duplicate clue in the room directory. What? How could it be in the room directory? I don't even understand what that would mean. No, I mean, so far this feels totally fine, because I don't have any idea what I would even be looking at in the room directory, why I would think there would be something there. The only thing we've used the room directory for is like this stuff. And like this, I don't see how that, like, sure, it's the same symbol, but like I don't see what that really does for me. Might need the magnifying glass. Yeah. Yeah, there was a bunch of information here that I definitely wanted to see. Like this stuff. 46. Can't see what this is saying. Rot. And there's the, like, infinity symbol again. That looks like nuance. That's Korarika, that's Iraja, and that's Morajai. But I don't know which way around this is rotated. If this is nuance, that would be eastwardly. Korarika. We haven't even, like, had Korarika. If south is Morajai... Oh. And west is nuance. That does check out Morajai, nuance. But then north, yeah, Rogue Moon to the north, Iraja. I mean, that's what I was saying. And then this is Korarika. But then... what does that mean for me? Because, like, these other lines don't point at realms. If this is nuance, then I guess this would be like... I don't even know how this makes sense. If Iraja is over here, then this, I guess, would have to be just Fen or Orindia. But we already said Orindia was like north. Wait, this is south. Yeah, Orindia was east. But the crow was like Korarika then, which doesn't make sense. Yeah, that is definitely Korarika's emblem. It's very hard to see, but that is definitely the heart. I wish you could see, like, a full version in the Steam overlay. Because now I need to dig through my screenshots folder. And yeah, like in the other one... Hold on, can I like... This is not gonna work. Can't just paste this into the Steam overlay, it's gonna be too small again. I think it also says the Devoted Moon and the Rogue Moon. I'm looking at a different one now. Now I'm looking at this one. I'm just looking at like the full version of this. So top right it says the Devoted Moon and the Rogue Moon. The Devoted Circle. The Three Tides in the bottom right. Isles of Orsay and Orsay. What did that mean again? Didn't I see this? Ors West? Haven't I seen Say somewhere? It's not something where like, no, or say is like, say is the opposite of IES, which is like Aries, but that would mean it should be a prefix, not a suffix. Yeah, I don't think this really helps. I guess I should check the language part. Yeah, I'm not sure what part of the directory would help with this. Oh yeah, I also like looked into this one actually because it was the only question that I didn't really know, and I don't know if I agree with this one. Apparently it's B, my tree is not very old, but it's like it's weird. This was a while ago now, so I don't even remember, but I just like I remember looking into it, and it feels like this one, sure, you can interpret that as like not meaning this sentence, but I feel like you could also interpret this one as not being correct. So I feel like these two are obviously correct, but both of these seem wrong, so I don't know why B is more wrong than C. Yeah, I don't know. It was a long time ago. I saw like a bunch of arguments back and forth. But I do want to redo this at some point and get an A+, I guess. See if I can get everything, because I think everything else I do know. And we don't see any, like, say. Yeah, I don't know why it would be called, like, or say if say doesn't mean anything in Erajan. But, like, we haven't seen that, as far as I know. Yeah. Near perfect, and that's 46. I didn't even like mark which one I marked here. Yeah, I don't know what else to do now. Like, yeah, I can obviously see some things being relevant, but I don't know how they're relevant or why or what I would do with this information. That they are in different directions or whatever, and then we have all of the planets, and then top left in the Et sphere, this stuff, like that doesn't help either. For this one, the bottom right stuff just looks like it's the sundial or something, or one of those like bird baths, like that kind of stone, like it's just viewed from above. Yeah, man, it seems like it would be nice to just look at the map like physically. As you can see, like here, this is a lot bigger. So if you just like stare at it instead of clicking into it, you actually see it like easier. Yeah, in the bottom left, you can much more clearly see that it's Kororika. Yeah, I can come back to this on a new day. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if there's any point coming back to it on a new day. I mean, sure, I guess I can find the classroom, but again, I don't know like what else I could even do here. I don't see any information on these classroom screenshots that I don't see because I need to magnify it. I feel like I can see and make out all of the relevant information, so I just don't know what to do with it. So I feel like going to look at it wouldn't really do anything unless there's some like super hidden information. Yeah, I'm just flipping back and forth. I know you can't see these. Yeah, I don't know what the Spiral of Stars would have to do with it either. Oh, right. No, we already confirmed this. Yeah, this is like, again, this is just because I haven't done this for so long. This would have been nice if you just like binge this game more, but you can, of course, see that like say means like ocean or something. Because you have like Orsay. Oh yeah, Islands of Orsay is... Wait, Or is western, and yet it's on the east on the map. Insay is northern sea. Yeah, like I remember I said that when I was looking at this. It's just like I just don't remember all the stuff I've said. But again, like, what does this do for me? It just doesn't feel like you get enough of a nudge to like work anything out at this point. The Three of Tides. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this is too much for me. I just don't know if I ever want to try and figure this out myself, or if I just want to get hints. Because I don't know if I would even feel satisfaction trying to work this out on my own, when it just feels so unbearably convoluted. And again, it's like, if it's pulling at information that I saw 40 hours ago of game time, then like, what am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, there's some stuff like all the way in the bottom right on the 46 one, right here. So like, I can't read what this is saying without a magnifying glass. Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, I could leave here and then waste a bunch of time doing another classroom run and making sure I get a magnifying glass and going into the classroom, and like, would that really be fun? Would that really, like, give me any kind of satisfaction compared to just, like, getting hints for the things that I should know at this point if I had had a magnifying glass at the time we were in the classroom or something? You think there's a clue and a new clue as well? You think what follows gets good again? Yeah, I mean, in that case, I'm almost thinking I would just want to, like, get this over with, so we can get to those fun parts. Because, yeah, I don't know what anything in a new clue would have to do with this stuff. Yeah, like, everything comes in pairs. And the cook and the maid. Like, sure, we know the cook is, I always forget. The maid is Mila. The cook is... Nope, I always forget. I can't remember all of these tiny pieces of information. Joya. I don't know why that would matter. Wait, page 11. How do you even, like, count the pages? You count this? This one? 2? I don't know which page is page 11. Yeah, and this is the published one or the draft version? Yeah, we have all the stuff about, like, cuckoos and stuff, but, like, all of them just seem to be related to the Sacred Hour, as far as I can tell. I'm just left wondering how many streamers end up solving this without any kind of clue or guidance. Because I feel like it's not really conducive to my time. You know, can you be specific about, like, which page it is? Is this one 11? And yeah, which book it is? Like, which version? 22 rooms. Oh, that might be something about the room directory. I see. It's like how many rooms there are, but we can't see how many rooms there are. We can only see that in, like, in the trophy room thing. Like, I don't remember how big the total directory was. Is that what I'm supposed to get from the directory, or is there something else? You know, like, it was, I don't remember, like 112 rooms or something. It says it's the manuscript? Okay, yeah, now we're going for, like, 2 separate hints at the same time. Wait, manuscript? Which manuscript? You mean, like, this one? So it's in here, but yeah, which page is page 11? You count this again? Like, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? This one? Or does it count, like, double pages? Because I already forgot how we counted that for the, like, this clue. Yeah, what other description for a room would in any way be relevant? I also do want to take a break, but, like, I don't know if I want to take a break and then continue with this, really. But again, I just don't know. I don't think I want to leave this place and come back to it later. Because I don't feel like there's much point in that. Yeah, or you could, like, some hint, like, which category is it in or something? Is it a blue room? Is it a green room? Is it a black print? Something like that. It's a blue room. Just a normal blue room. The room before. Is it this that I'm supposed to get something? Like the order of the planets of the observatory? Just because that was also in the classroom, but like I don't know why that would be relevant. Yeah, there's a lot of blue rooms. You see what they're referring to now? Okay, yeah, I guess... Which room is it specifically? Is it the observatory? Rotunda, what? Oh, with the whole dartboard thing that I've, like, talked about? This? Rotunda means clockwise in Irajan. Oh man. Yeah, I would never have thought to look at this ever again. And rot was what it said here, I think, in... Come on. Oh, I was in it. In the classroom. Here. Right there. I believe it says, or no, there it says rot, clockwise. But like, yeah, again, it's like, okay, what does that do for me? I don't know what any of this information means, and I don't know what this said exactly. And I don't know if there's anything more to these, like the look of it. Clockwise must just be rot. Unda, do we know anything about that? Hold on, let's like put this in here, why not? To have it somewhere. Yeah, none of this, like, tells us more about that. There's no un or nu, there's no da or ad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to get out of this. And like, to confirm, it is something about like all of these things in combination, right? Like it is the classroom stuff, but it also is relevant to the like realms and sigils and the sacred poem, or is any of that stuff like irrelevant? Does it not have to do with the modern day realm sigils? Yeah, that's a real question. Like, if I can just know sort of what the relevant pieces of information are, because I feel like even when I know that, it's still gonna be absolutely impossible to figure out. Like, this is definitely leaning towards too much of, like, crazy ARG territory for me, where just, like, it doesn't feel quite reasonable to figure out for one person, I feel. Again, and anytime you say that, of course, there's going to be dozens of people popping up and saying, I actually did this super easily, I had no trouble, I did all of this, I never looked up a hint. But I feel like the average person, the average player, would probably not solve this on their own. The clock tower poem doesn't matter? Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to know just like what is or isn't relevant. Don't need realms. It's just the castle clue and the classroom stuff? But yeah, like, we still don't know what... Oh, I see. Okay, now that clicked. Now that clicked. Because of the Rajan, Tor means counterclockwise, of course. But I still don't know what et means in this case. If rot is clockwise, Tor is counterclockwise. Three by 6 grid on the sides of this is the indication of what clues you should care about. Yeah. I mean, that's just this. I don't know if there's more than one. Like, these are just the same. So I guess, like, do we make both counterclockwise? Like, on one side we do all of this, but then on the other one we do, like, XIC, we just, like, mirror all of this? I'm just gonna, like, write this out. Yeah, like, some of this wouldn't really make sense this way anyway, if we're just mirroring it. And, like, what would be the inverse of a word? If lore is word... Ruffle. I do know et in the exam. Ovet. The large house is toward the east. QM, large house. Ov is toward et is east. Oh, yeah, I see. Right, and yeah, we had Orsay and... Would it be Orsay and Say Et or Orsay and Et Say? I wonder. I definitely don't understand all of Erajan at this point. So, CIX... Add 6. Oh god, now this, like, got fucked up as well. That's annoying. I don't know why. And why this is all, like, fucked up. Ugh. Not that this is super necessary. Add 6. Counterclockwise. Word. East. What would that mean? Because that was what it was, right? Wait, I should have this in a new clue. Yeah, lore is a word. But like CIX, we can't do anything about that to make a time. Like 109. Unless it's like degrees. Do you really need to get a fucking compass out and know exactly how many degrees? Six counterclockwise word east. Like, what would that even mean? And it is wild to me that, like, the sacred poem is not relevant when it talks about the north and south and sacred hour and all of that. Like, if that's all just a red herring for this, that seems really dickish. Oh, yeah, I mean, if I've had the logic right, but the game didn't accept it, then yeah, I definitely want to know that. But I mean, I can't assume I've, like, done the right solution at this point, have I? Like, surely there's something else I have to do first. But are you just asking just in case I get the right solution and then it still doesn't work? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in that case, definitely tell me. Yeah, I mean, it's always like... It's always difficult with stuff like this, because it's like, I'm not having fun right now, so I'm wondering if I should just get more hints. But then, of course, like, I'm sure there's some people that are going to be very upset if you get hints and don't try to figure it out yourself, and oh, you missed out on a good puzzle and whatever. But like, if you're not enjoying it, then like, if someone else enjoyed solving this, that's great. If I don't, that's fine too, I guess. So yeah, like, I don't know, my brain is just at a standstill. Like, I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know what way I can interpret anything here. And if you have to, like, think about two different... What is that? Oh yeah, just leaving. Two different sides, and it would be mirrored because of Erajan or something, but I don't know if that, like... that works. Because we don't know what the inverse of a word is. But I guess this would then be just or instead? Yeah, like, there's been so many puzzles in this game that I do enjoy, that of course there's going to be some I don't enjoy, and if we just want to, like, get through those, I don't feel like that would be the worst thing in the world. Because, again, yeah, it's just like... this sort of layout of a puzzle does not click for me and does not feel, like, satisfying. Mirroring is not a thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, I think you can kind of feel free to drop a couple hints if you have any good ones. Well, like, am I right in thinking that these are Roman numerals and is 109? And that this is not a Roman numeral and it's just 6. 109, add 6. That is just English. So far, so good. That is correct. Okay. Sorry, I was muting. 109, add 6. Counterclockwise. But why is it saying word east? Like, from the word east, because you have to assume a bunch of the grammar in Erajan? But how would I know exactly how to do that? And if we do have to... Okay, does this have to do with numerical cores? Yes or no? Do I have to do... Because I can't do a numerical core of this number, as far as I know. It does not have to do with that. Okay. Yeah. So, in that case, I guess we're just saying 115. But does that mean, like, maybe... I don't know. Are we just supposed to assume that, like, 100 here is just 60 minutes? So it's an hour and 15 minutes from the word... east? Wait, what was it again? Et was east. Or was west. Right? Yeah. From east. But, like, with which... With which, hand? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't love this puzzle, then. If you also think this, like, deals with some weird, shaky assumptions. Because, like, otherwise I would just think that you start at 1:30, because, obviously, Sacred Hour. But then I don't know what the whole, East thing is. If we just go, like, 1:15 to, like, 12:15? But didn't I already try that? Yeah, because that was the time that we got on the Elzara premonition. Yeah, I just don't know what the word east means. If you have to point something to the east to start and then do 115, but like you can't do 115 since it skips, so you can't like actually do the number 115 unless you just weirdly have to assume that like, okay, you've done one lap, that's 60, now do 40 extra and then 15 extra to do 115 like minutes. Because I guess you could do that, like 5 minutes like to the next hour, but how would I start from east? Like, again, I feel like all of these assumptions are completely wrong, but are completely reasonable to have because there's so many different ways you could interpret all of these clues, and it's not really being specific about what it wants you to try and do at this point. And I don't know what this has to do with, if anything. And like if we don't add together the stuff right now, if we just start with like 109, do we just assume it's just like this? 109? Then add 6 counterclockwise? But like that doesn't take us to the word east. That would just be 103. Oh crap. If we like start here, press it on 109, and then add 6 counterclockwise? No? Yeah, this is just too vague for me. Is there anything else I should be getting from the maps here, other than like what or and say means and the rot thing? Was that it here? Because like I assume this will come up eventually with the whole numerical core stuff, but that is everything. I just don't know what to do with this then. Add 6. Wait, do you like do 109, press it, add 6 to 115, then go counterclockwise until you hit the word, yeah, shit, damn it, east? Did that not work because I accidentally went past it by 1? Like, is it... Okay, is this... Another question. Is this a sequence of inputs? Do I have to, like, press it on an input, then press it on something else, then press it on something else? Or is it just, like, find the right time, press it one time, and you're done? Add 6. Counterclockwise. Word east. Oh my god, I got it. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't think that's a good puzzle. I feel like that is just way too specific, with way too many red herrings and possible ways you could interpret it. I feel like that was pretty okay. You were pretty good about like not actually hitting at the actual solution. Yeah. Yeah, now you said that would have helped the safe dial. It's like a sequence of numbers. Yeah, my god. Not a fan. I am not a fan of that. The Royal Key of Ares. A key crafted from infused Second Era gold and soot black onyx, adorned with the original insignia of the Ares family crest. So this is not Oris? Oris? Because it's the Ares family, or... No, Ares... It was Fen that was the new stuff. Orindia was already Ares. You held your tongue because I was right on it. I'm both glad you did, and also it probably wouldn't have been too bad to get another hint. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. That part was satisfying, I guess, figuring out that it's like a safe combination type thing. And like start at 109. But again, it's just like that was just one possible way you could interpret that, and there are so many other ways you could interpret it. So yeah, I really feel like they should have sort of directed you a little better there and like kind of weeded out red herrings and stuff to make it more concrete about what is actually relevant. It's not that it's... the biggest issue is not that it's vague. If you don't have the required hints for it, like Tor, it's very unreasonable to find them. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Apparently a new clue had a clock at 1:15 with a counterclockwise rotation. I see. Yeah, that's definitely just something that, like... that wouldn't be a clue for the puzzle. That would just be, you know, kind of like a little nudge once you already know it, I guess. So yeah, that would be in the non-draft version, I guess. Yeah, I think I, like, remember... oh, no, this one. Yeah, I don't know about that. Quarter past 1, and then you look at the second clock that's going counterclockwise, yeah. Oh, this stays up so you don't need to code check the key? Really? Oh, man. So we can just code check the effigy or the paper crown then. Okay, that's very good to know. In that case, I guess you would want to code check the paper crown, if anything? Because we can always force... No, we can't force the shrine. Because I need to... well, I mean, we're going to want to probably code check the scepter if it's in the treasure trove. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I need to take a break, even though we're not going to have much time, like, remaining in the stream, but I need to rest my weary, wrinkly brain for a second. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it off here for now, I guess. And yeah, I guess we're just going to say screw this key then. And try and draft to maybe get a code check. Maybe get a paper crown again. And maybe get a treasure trove so that I can monk it for tomorrow. And I suppose that's kind of everything. I don't know if there's anything else. I can't think of it. But yeah, now we can start, like, picking up everything, though. Can I really do too much more when I have 25 steps left? I might not be able to, like, do much in this run, in which case we can just start over, but I don't know if I would want to start over today, so yeah, we'll see. Again, not a huge fan of that, personally. It feels like a little too much to me, especially after already requiring the player to wait for 40 minutes to, like, set up something and then wait for 40 minutes because you can't keep playing because then you would ruin the setup. That's just a bit much. But yeah, I'll be back.